thank God there's one DJ left. He's Radio Ralph. Now the red light is on, so just tune on in. Welcome to the show with Radio Ralph and his friends.
Hey!
We're back.
Again. Well, I don't know if people are going to know or be able to tell. I guess if anyone tunes in live, they'll see we're doing this 2 nights in a row. But for the clips and for the other bullshit, who gives a fuck? But how are you tonight, Ralphie?
I'm good. I'm good. Just a little. I got a little flustered at the beginning, getting here, but I'm good now.
You got flustered.
Yeah. Just getting it last minute, throwing stuff together, getting everything ready to go. Yeah.
Okay. Well, hey, dude, I was listening to Elvis before. I was listening to a cassette of Elvis earlier, 1968. How do you feel about Elvis, Ralphie? How do you feel about Elvis?
I'm okay with it.
He was 1968. He was so good because what people forget is he had a huge 50s career with the "You Ain't Nothing But a Hound Dog" and he had all that. And then by 68, he was kind of washed up. People thought Elvis was we had the Beatles, dude. We had rock and roll. The fuck Elvis was old news, right? That was a decade after he got famous. But then in 1968, he says, "I need to let the people know that I still can fucking drop a hammer, dude." And so he does a 2-hour TV special called Elvis 68. And he ends with a song called "If I Can Dream." And dude, it's about Martin Luther King and his assassination. And it's gangster as shit, dude. And Elvis sings his ass off in it. And he does gospel songs and he does some of his 50s songs and he does new stuff. And dude, I tell you, Elvis 1968 was the fucking man. And there was also something else that people don't, people make fun of Elvis because, hey, do you know how Elvis died? Most people know. Do you know how Elvis died?
In the bathroom, right? Like overdose?
The shitter. He died on the shitter, dude. He died taking a shit. And a lot of people have died taking a shit, dude. I think it was Pythagoras or one of the famous Greek philosophers or something. You should look it up, Ralph. You should Google the people who died taking a shit. There's a lot more than you would think. And what I thought to myself, most polite, there's an etiquette to it. Because if anybody knows what happens to you when you die, not to be morbid, but you shit yourself. All your bodily fluids leak, so you pee and shit immediately. As soon as you die, you get poopy pants and shit, pee pants. As soon as you die. But if you die on the toilet, nobody has to clean up your mess. Do you see what I'm saying? It's very polite. It's almost to say, hey, I died before I could flush, but everything's contained. Drag me off the toilet, flush it, and you don't have to worry. Nobody has to wipe me up. Nobody has to wipe. There's a beauty to dying on it. There's a grace to it. There's a politeness. There's an etiquette to it. I think the most polite people, honestly, they should teach us in the 12 rules of etiquette or high society. Anybody that wants to die with dignity should, right before they go out, say, put me on the toilet, flush when I'm dead, because this is polite. I don't want to be in a hospital bed just shitting my diapers. I want to be on top of a toilet like a proper person. And Elvis had the decency, the common human decency to die on the shitter. I really think it was a beautiful thing. I really think it was the people. I thought you lost me for a second. Hey, can you Google it? Can you look? Is that too much to ask? I don't know if you can do that or not. Can we figure out people who died on the shitter? Because I feel there's one guy I'm trying to remember right now, a very famous guy, a smart guy, died on the shitter. And I thought to myself, how beautiful is that? That's when I realized how beautiful it was. And I'd be so lucky as to die on the shitter. I hope I die on the shitter. Swear to God, it's a beautiful thing. Are you looking it up, Ralphie?
Yeah.
What did your Google, by the way, what did your Google search say? How did you look this up? Did you type in who died in the shitter? Because that's what I would have typed up. What did you type to seek this out?
What do you prefer? Toilet? Shitter? What?
No, I'm asking what you typed when you were looking it up. How did you type it? What did you search?
I'm going to go with Google's recommendation. It says, who died on the toilet?
Okay, you went with the toilet. Okay, it's very polite. Okay, what have we found out?
That's according to Google. So, okay. It says several historical figures and celebrities, including Elvis Presley, and King George II have died while using
King George. That's what I was thinking about. King George. King George.
Yeah,
Who else?
heart failure, drug overdose, or assassination on the toilet. That's a.
Well, and that was, by the way, there used to be guards when the king used to take a shit. There would be guards to make sure somebody didn't spear him up the asshole. Because like the way it used to work is like there was actually public access to like there wasn't really plumbing as much as there were like these kind of long little like almost like elevator shaft type deals. And people would hide under them and wait for the king to take a shit and then shove a spear up his ass and fucking murder him, dude. And I swear to God, it happened. So there have been people who died with spears up their butt when they went to shit. All I'm saying is people always say the dumbest things. If you ask anybody, how would you like to go? What's the number one ding, ding, ding Family Feud answer, Ralphie?
In your sleep.
Yeah, how fucking, you want to miss it? You want to miss your death? You want to fucking you missed your birth. You don't remember that. At least you can remember your fucking death in the afterlife, right? Like, be a part of it. Experience your death. Like, right until it fades to black. Be a part of it. Be engaged in it. Be with it, dude. It's a beautiful, you only get to do it once in this kind of variation, at least. I don't know about the other variations, but in this form, you get one shot at death. Fucking have a good time with it, dude. You know what you should do? This is how you should, if you know you're about to die, get some fucking candles, okay? Get some fucking candles. Get a little Kenny G. Get a fucking, put on your best suit or your finest linens. Like, really get dressed up for it. And then, walk to your toilet, put on Kenny G, light the candles, sit down with your butt on the toilet seat so that when you go, everything's clean. And then just go just sing to yourself, this is the end. This is the, like the Doors, this is the end. Listen to the Doors on the way out. And then just die on the toilet like a fucking shark attack is better than sleep. I'd rather die from a shark attack. How cool would that be? If your fucking headstone said, eaten by shark? Come on, dude. How many people get that? Struck by lightning? Like, let's get creative. Let's not just go, how would you like to, I'll tell you this. So if I go, how would you like to die? Somebody goes, in my sleep, they put zero thought into their death. Zero. They put no thought into it. They don't even care. They're treating their death like it's a fucking bill you got to pay. It's not a bill you got to pay. It's the last great adventure. It's the final adventure. How do you want to have that adventure? Do you want to do it with acid? Do some acid. Have a good time on the way out. It can be fun, dude. We always make shit so dark. Why do we always do that, Ralph? Why is everything gonna be so dark, Ralph? Why do we gotta make everything so dark?
I think as far as the sleep thing, like, people are thinking about comfort, but like
wussies. Comfort is the whole problem with the modern world. Comfort. Air condition. Oh, I don't want to feel the sun today. I don't want to feel the heat or the cold upon my skin.
I gotta tell you, about 2 weeks ago, like I went about a week in the house with no air conditioning, and it was brutal, man.
Yeah, you were inside a house with no air conditioning. Go outside.
Our air conditioner went out. We had to replace it. But it took a week.
I know, but what I'm saying is you should have gone outside. Hot inside versus hot outside is different hot, dude. Because inside, you don't have wind. Okay, there's no wind. Outside, you have wind. It's beautiful. It keeps you cool. So, like, the outside is designed to be outside. The inside is designed to have all these goddamn requirements. You want to be comfortable inside? Where's your insulation? Where's your hardwood floors? Where's your radiant temperature controls? Where's your cleaning so that you're not stepping on, dirt? Where's your pesticides so that you don't have anything coming into the house? Where's your rat trap so you have no friendly visitors? It's sterile. The home is a sterile. It's like being in a hospital. In your house is a hospital. It's just a place where it has no life, square angles. What's square in this world besides a house? There's no angles in nature. You don't see a right angle in nature. Or maybe occasionally, but not often. Usually it's all kind of bent and fucking mangled and shit, like a vine. That's nature. we should get, honestly, I hate to say this, Ralph. I think that there's so many things I think are a problem. Number one on the list, still photography. I think still photography should be outlawed tomorrow. We should outlaw still photography because people try to preserve what still photography teaches you is capture an image and make a lie out of it. That's what it teaches you. You ever see somebody pose for a still photograph? Do you see what they look like? This is what, like, they're human. They're human beings like you and me in motion. And everybody gets together for a picture. What do?
They pose.
Fucking mannequins. And everybody's got the same pose. You know, if you're an overweight girl, you can do this one. This is one you can do if you're overweight. You never want to do, everybody looks bad from this angle, right? Everybody looks like shit going up the nose. You never look good there. And then everybody has their like smile face, which is usually something like I used to do it with radio all the time. This is I would put my arm, I would never touch a person. My arm would go behind them like this, like I was touching them, but it was like a distance. I was pre-COVID, I was going 6 feet safety, right? I would put my arm way back here, but make it look like it was behind them. And then I go, Ralph, this is it every time. Every time. Fucking fuck still photography. It's a lie. Still photography is a lie. There's nothing still. If a creek goes still, if water goes still, Ralph, what happens to the water? If water goes still, if water has no movement to it, Ralph, what happens to the water, Ralph?
It just sits there.
It turns. It gets mosquito larvae. It gets bacteria.
Really?
But you can't drink it. It turns poisonous. Still photography is poisonous to the human soul. If I was president, I swear to God, I would remove the ability to take a static image from everybody's phone tomorrow. Can you do video? Of course. You know what's hard to do with video? Lie. It's hard to lie with video the same way. And if you do filters with video, you can always kind of, you know what I'm saying? You can always, harder to tell. And still photography filters are easier to get away with. In a video, you know what a fucking person can never hide in a video? They can never hide their little wrinklies. They can never hide their little jowls. They can never hide, you know, like they can never hide their weird expressions or their movements. Like it's impossible in video. It's impossible to look perfect. It's impossible. But in still photography, it's fucking insane, Ralph. It's insane. We should outlaw still photography tomorrow. That's one thing. Also, houses should not have angles. That's another thing. You want to live in a proper house? You want to feel more comfortable in your home? Live in a centrical, I don't know how to put it, centricular, live in a round space. Live in something round. Go to a cave, carve a hole in a tree, sleep under a bridge. All of these things are better than a house. The house is a lie. It's a prison that we lock ourselves in we go, oh, I don't like to be outside with the wind and the open air and the stars and the moon and the sun. I would rather be behind drywall and fiberglass and wood and steel and tar. Put me inside. I'm not in a tree anymore. Put me inside of a factory. Put me inside of a death factory and let me live out my days. And you know what's even weirder? Like, look around my fucking Ralph. I put shit on everything has shit on the walls.
Yeah.
You ever pay attention to the influencers on the fucking Instagram and the TikToks and whatnots? These motherfuckers don't have shit on their walls, Ralph. Nothing. Where are they at? Why have they not decorated? Can they not afford? I have posters that don't cost shit. Can they not afford thumbtacks? Can they not afford tape? Scotch tape? Or do they just have no personality or soul and they're just this vapid, anesthetized, medicated, SSRI blinded, fucking zombified, internet brain rotted fucking thing that's not even a human anymore? Because humans like to decorate their caves. Ever since we were in fucking early times and we had hieroglyphics and we could make like markings on walls with charcoal, we've been drawing like titties and smiley faces and dinosaurs and gods. We've been doing shit on walls. And you see somebody doesn't do shit on their walls and you go, serial killer, or something's wrong with them. If you don't have shit on your walls, it's a sign that you're missing some vital part of your humanity, Ralph.
Yeah.
So we need to outlaw angles in houses. We need to outlaw still photography. I mean, I think there's a lot of things to be said. We need to outlaw democracy. It's got to go. Democracy has got to go. The majority rules. Ralph, have you seen the presidents that we've had? Have you seen the senators that we have? Do you know how many dead people are serving the Senate right now? We have at least 3 to 4 dead people in the Senate, right? At least we might have up to 7 dead people who are voting right now on bills. Dead. I'm talking weekend at Bernie's. People are propping them up. They are dead. We have at least 7 dead people that are sitting members of Congress right now. When did that happen? When did dead people start serving in our Congress? I don't know, but it happened. And I started thinking to myself, I remember when they talked about like Caligula and he had his horse become the senator and shit like that in Rome. That's this. We're like, I would honestly, if I had the choice between a dead Mitch McConnell or a horse in the Senate, give me the horse. I would trust if they said tomorrow, we're going to replace all of the Senate with horses and let them vote. I'd go, thank God. Thank God somebody finally did it. Thank God horses are now in control of this country instead of dead people who've been running it for so long. I think, and I hate to say, I'm not a conspiracy guy, Ralph. I'm not. But I think that they are trying to somehow regenerate a dead Mitch McConnell. They're trying to like Frankenstein he's not in the hospital. He's in like the Rocky Horror Picture Show, and he's in like this weird vat of liquid, and they're trying to electrify it, and they're trying to replace his body parts with new body parts, and they're trying to, and the next time we see Mitch McConnell, he's not going to stop. Remember when we saw him die on TV? We saw him die on TV. Do you remember that? Do you remember seeing Mitch McConnell die on TV? One time he was like on it. He was the Senate Majority Leader, and this is what happened. He was like, "And today we need to vote, and we need to change these votes, and these votes are wrong." And he just and then that happened for like 30 seconds. He was like for 30 seconds, and then he like literally, and that's why we need to vote. And what the weirdest thing was is he died in front of us and regenerated in front of us, and no one talked about it. No one said we watched a guy die today come back to life. We watched it happen, and now he's like so dead that they can't even bring body out. They can't even puppeteer the body any. They cannot John Fetterman his body anymore, and so they're hiding a dead person, trying to rebuild him. Frank, he's gonna look like Frank. He's gonna have bolts in his neck. The next time we see Mitch McConnell, he's gonna have a bolt in each side of his neck, and he's gonna look like Lurch. He's gonna go, "We should vote for things." And there's going to be some intern whispering in his ear the whole time. And we're going to know. We're going to know. Call me crazy, Ralph. I don't think dead people should be in charge of the country. I'm sorry. I think that's a bad idea. Is that, Ralph, am I wrong? Is that wrong to say we shouldn't have dead people in running the country?
No, I mean, I think they've gotten too comfortable and power hungry, and they don't want to like let it go.
That's the weird part about power. People that get it seem to really enjoy having it. And I think it's because maybe it's wrong to have power. Maybe power is bad. Maybe like this idea of like one human being in control of other humans is insane. Maybe that's the insane idea. Like, hey, and that's why we should get rid of democracy. Let's all get together and let's vote for a guy to fucking be in charge. Yeah. Well, the way people vote for a guy to be in charge, it's never like, what was his plan? What was his thoughts on how to make the world a better place? It's always like, I could have a beer with him. He's attractive. I like the way he plays saxophone. He's funny. He has funny tweets. It's never like he is actually he knows how to fix everything. It's never he knows how to fix shit. It's never that. It's always like, I could have a beer with him. He seems cool, which I get it. That's why we vote for people. That is the way humans work. I support that, but I don't support us having a say. There should be no democracies in this. Maybe kings was the way it should work, because a king gives you something to hate. A king allows, if you have a king over an empire, what can all the people do, Ralph, about the king? What can they do?
They're stuck with them. Yeah, they're stuck with them.
Well, they can smoke cigarettes behind the fence and go, this fucking king, this fucking piece of shit. This fucking king. Well, I swear to God, if I had a tomato, I swear to God, you give me a tomato, I swear to God, I'll throw a tomato in his head. I swear to God, I'll throw a fucking, you want me to throw a tomato in his head? I swear to God, Alex, I'll throw a tomato. If the king came by right now, Alex, I would throw a fucking tomato at his head. And they would sometimes. Sometimes they would. Sometimes somebody get a little fired up, like the guy that threw a sandwich at ice. That guy, that's what people used to do. People should be throwing food at their leaders, and we should have like one leader who's kind of an asshole, who's kind of a dictator, who's kind of a king, who's constantly stealing our property, constantly stealing our wives, constantly stealing our children, making them slaves. And we hate them. We hate them. And we talk shit on, and that unifies the people. Because now the people don't have to like divide themselves because we don't have to vote. There's no dividing the people amongst the people. There's no elections. All the people have one common in it. We're all united in one thing. Fuck the king. The king is a dick. And then sometimes we would kill him. Sometimes we would kill him. Historically, sometimes we would kill the king. But what was always funny is like we would always go after we killed the king. Because what they say, the king is dead. Long live the king. People knew they had no business people knew they had no business running things. So they had to find some other schmuck to be the king, put him in charge. We'll hate him for a while. And if he fucks up, we'll kill him. That's how it works. You put somebody in charge of everybody. We all hate him. They're evil. They do evil shit. And then when they do too much evil shit, we cut their head off and we fucking put somebody else in charge. That's how the world should work, Ralph. We need kings. We need shitty kings who rob us of our dignity so that we have a unity in hate.
Well,
people unify over hate.
I think we've had 2 terms of getting close to that.
But people are still doing right left. People, because they can vote. They still have a voice. They still feel like they have a voice. So they're like, I'll just vote for this guy. Or I'll just vote. No, if you have no vote, if you have no say, if you have no choice over who your leader is, and one day they show up and go, you guys now have to work 17.
Oh, man. We'll come in hot tonight. Come in hot with
Do you disagree with this, Ralph? We're coming in way too hot. Do you disagree with what I'm saying, Ralph? Am I saying bad things? Should I not be saying these things?
No, it's not bad. I mean, everybody's got a perspective, you know, and
no, but Ralph, do you understand what I'm trying? The point I'm trying to make is nothing unifies people more than like one asshole to hate, dude.
I don't know what that would be. I don't know which one has more chaos. What we have now, and
there's no chaos. No, there's no chaos with a king, dude. Because if you get out of line, you get killed. Okay, there's no chaos. The only time there's chaos is occasionally when the king gets out of line and all the people collectively go, let's burn his house down. You get like 3 months of chaos. But then the people go, well, we don't want to fucking handle this shit. Who's the next king? The king is gone. The king is dead. Long live the king. And then you pick like his cousin. You pick somebody very easy to kill. You pick somebody weak, somebody who doesn't have a lot of good. You know, that's why all the kings, they all were kind of inbred looking. Because like people needed somebody that was easy to kill. You can't have a king look like The Rock. If your king looks like Dwayne The Rock Johnson, nobody's challenging that king. Nobody. Your king needs to look a little bit like Rick Moranis, dude. If your king looks like Rick Moranis, that's a good king. And the more evil he is, the better. The more that king is like looks like Rick Moranis, but is constantly making you miserable.
Yeah.
The better. I hate to say this, is the more the king makes your life miserable, somehow the better your life becomes. Okay. The more you have to work in the fields, the better the evenings are. The more you are whipped by the master, the more you appreciate keeping your mouth shut. So, like, there's things to be said for kings. We need them. We need more kings. We need more kings, and we need bad ones. We don't need good ones. We need like Saddam Hussein. How when they outlawed the phones and all the kids suddenly had to get those weird phone lockup devices. I can't remember the name of them, but you know what I'm talking about, the little phone lockup,
like a pouch or whatever.
The pouches. Don't think for a minute that the big pouch companies.
Oh my God.
Don't think for a minute that Big Pouch didn't pay the government to outlaw the cell phone in schools. Big Pouch went to the government and said, I want to make every child buy a pouch. How do we do that? And they said, how much money you got, Big Pouch? Big Pouch said, I'll cut you in on 15%. They said, fuck it, deal. You give me 15%, pouch it, cell phones are outlawed tomorrow. So they outlawed the cell phones in schools. Everybody had to get the pouch. And it was all the same brand pouch. Somehow it was all the same brand, all the same brand. Everybody had the same brand pouch. How did that happen? Out of nowhere. Didn't even know these existed before. But boom, game, set, match. It's because there's Big Pouch. Big Pouch is like big tobacco, like big water, like big anything. You see any product, big hula hoop. They exist. There's anything big is coming.
Anything corporate. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all evil. Corporations are evil. So you got to stay away from corporations.
Well, I know they do that like at like concerts or comedy shows sometimes. They're like, oh, put your phone in the pouch.
Yeah, and that same pouch company went to the government with their lobbyist, and they said, we want to sell this to every child in America. How do we make that happen? And then they were like, how much are you going to pay us? They were like, we'll give you 15% on the back. It's like Shark Tank. It's like Kevin O'Leary's there. We'll give you 15% on the back end. I'll match you to 1 for 1, whatever they say, whatever dog shit, Shark Tank shit they say. That's what Big Pouch did. They went, they did a Shark Tank presentation to the Illuminati. The Illuminati asked what percentage they would give them. They negotiated. There's always a negotiation. They found a number that worked for all parties involved, and suddenly phones were outlawed and every kid had a pouch. Okay? That's how it works, dude. That's how the whole world works, too. People think it's just the United States. No, that's how the whole world works, dude. The entire thing. So we should get fanny pouch nukes the same way we got those pouches. And we need everyone to have one. Everyone must have. Make it a mandate, like the vaccine. Remember how well that went over? Mandate nukes on people. And I swear to God, you'll never have an argument in public again. You'll never have a middle finger. I've been seeing a lot of road rage. You know what doesn't happen in a world of everyone having a fanny pack nuke? Road rage. Because what's going to happen? Oh, one time. And all it takes is once. One time, Tim mouthed off to Eric. And what happened? He got nuked. He fucking got nuked. And what happened then? A block of California got lost. Okay, dude? Because of one road rage incident, we lost 5 neighborhoods. Okay? That's why nobody does it anymore. Because at one time somebody did, and then we went, oh shit, we lost 5 neighborhoods over road rage. And then you start looking around, you see everybody has that fanny pack on with the scary radioactive symbol, and you go, I'm going to be nice today. I'm going to be nice to everyone. I'm going to smile. I'm going to fucking, does that old lady eat her groceries carried? I'll carry her groceries, because that way she doesn't fucking nuke me. That's what you got to do, dude.
Well, we do have open carry, and, that should be something. I don't know.
Guns are the worst. And I that's also what I would also outlaw firearms. If I was in charge, I'd outlaw firearms immediately. It would be like, the shakiest gun in the West. They'd miss. They'd miss. One time I tried to take a guy out with, one time I got in high school. I got in a fight with a guy who's bigger than me. And I thought I was going to run to my car. I was going to get a weightlifting bar. I was going to bash him in the head with the weightlifting bar. That's what I was going to do, Ralph. And do you know what happened 5 seconds into me charging him with a weightlifting bar? Guess what happened, Ralph?
Tell me again.
I was chasing a man with a weightlifting bar in high school because I was going to hit him in the head with it because I couldn't beat him in a fight. He kicked my ass. So guess what happened, though, as I was chasing him with a weightlifting bar to hit him in the head? Guess what happened? You
fell over. You tripped.
He took it away from me in about 5 seconds. He took it away from me in about 5 seconds, and I had to run. I had to jump in my car, and I had to flip it into high gear and get the fuck out of Dodge fast. Because then I was about to get my own head beat in with my own weightlifting bar.
That took a turn I didn't expect.
So I tell people this. Do not carry firearms. Do not try to stop. Run. 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 Run fast. Run as fast as you can. Run, Forrest, run. If you have to have room to run, you can use a key. It works quite well. Take a house key. Put it between your knuckles in such a way that it makes a bit of a dagger. If somebody's attacking you, hit them in the eye with that key. I gouge them. I gouge them once, but then run. Don't fucking shoot somebody like a little scaredy bitch. Don't shoot somebody like a little scaredy bitch. be brave and eye gouge them with a key and run. That's the brave thing to do.
Run, hide, fight. Run, hide, fight. Right.
Running and hiding is the brave thing. Running and hiding is the most courageous thing you can do. Shooting somebody is the coward's way out. It's the coward's way out. It's really cowardly. And so fuck people with guns. Fuck guns. If it was up to me, I'd get rid of them. What else do we got to do, Ralph? We've talked about a lot today. I don't know. Like, we've gone too far. We're going too hard in the paint, dude.
Yeah, it's been a very heavy and violent show so far.
Oh, is this a violent show?
Well, I don't think it's violent, but possibly with everybody having nukes and yeah, and then and the police, yeah.
Well, I didn't say do anything. I said to be polite to the police. I said get distance between the police. Be nice to every cop you see. Kiss their ass and get the. Well, maybe I said too many.
We have the disclaimer. We have the disclaimer for a reason.
Hey, Ralph, do the disclaimer. Do the disclaimer. Help me out. We gotta fucking. We're about to. We're gonna have to land. We're closing out at 45 minutes. I got to get the fuck out of here, dude. We've done too much. Do the disclaimer. Let's get a nice, easy way out of this thing. Let's fucking land the plane in such a way that people don't think I'm not a violent person. But now I'm realizing I talked about killing kings for 20 minutes. So I don't know, dude. Like, I really was going hard on I apologize. Ralph, a nominee Patria Spiritus Sante, peace be unto him. All the like praise be Allah. Like, I don't know what to say. 72 Hail Marys, Buddha, Ganesh, whatever gods I need to say. Please, yes, read that, Ralph. Read this, please. Read this.
Opinions expressed here do not necessarily represent the beliefs of their peers, boss, or Radio Ralph and friends.
And I'm one of the friends, and I'm telling you right now, I don't believe anything I just said. I don't believe anything I just said. I apologize for saying any of it. I am backtracking immediately. We got to get out of this safely. Mea culpa, mea culpa, mea culpa. We've got to do some hard prayer after this. We got to do some hard prayer after this, Ralph.
Yeah, it took a wild ride on this one. Yeah.
I might need to get baptized again. I might go get baptized real quick. I'm gonna go.
I did make some new shorts recently, and from some content that we didn't air recently, and apparently YouTube didn't like them because I made them, and they're not there no more.
Oh, they deleted shorts?
Yeah, but they live on TikTok. They're on TikTok.
Well, put them on Instagram. Right? Like, put them everywhere you want, dude. Anywhere they'll take them. And then just keep putting. If they get kicked off, put a different one.
Yeah.
What did I say? What was it about? What did they ban? What did they not let through?
I think it was where we were discussing Germany with the. I'll just leave it at that. I will leave it at that. I put some stuff on YouTube about it, and I checked it out today, and it's not there.
Hey, you know what? Thank you, YouTube. Thank you. That probably didn't need to be there. I'm thankful for that. Because again, Ralph, I don't think people understand. Talking shit is a fucking sport, dude, okay? And you can talk shit or you can fucking be, I'm serious about my thoughts and opinions and ideas and I believe all the things. Fuck that, dude. Talk shit. Have a good time. Talk shit.
And there's always YouTube to save us if we go too far.
I guess so. I now know that. God damn, Ralph.
I did post them, and I checked tonight. I said, I wonder how they're doing, and they are not there. But I went on TikTok, and they are there. So I don't know.
Well, those might thrive on TikTok. Give it some time. Those might take off on TikTok.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. YouTube might have done us a favor. I don't know. Apparently YouTube was not a fan.
Hey, you know what? Thank God for YouTube. That's what we say. Thank God for YouTube. Ralphie, we've done enough tonight. I'm going to eat food. I'm going to go to bed. What am I doing?
Yeah, we'll wrap it up. And we'll call it a day show. And we'll try to come back. Hopefully we'll have some guests. Like I said, I'm still hitting that guest list hard. So
we got you, Ralphie. Have a good night, buddy.
Take it easy. Later on. Bye. All right. Again, thank you for joining us here on Radio Ralph and Friends. I am Radio Ralph Groot. That was JC. Got a little off the rails there, but we're okay. We'll come back, do some more stuff, and go from there. But until next time, I am Radio Ralph, and we are going to sign off for tonight. And thank you for joining.
Once upon a time, not that long ago, everyone would gather round their transistor radios. There were zoo crews and shock jocks and boss jocks and pranks. There were callers and prizes, people with weird names. But that time, it has faded. Now there's podcasting